In this module, we're going to go over how to connect your Klaviyo account to your Shopify store. There are a few ways that you can actually set up Klaviyo. Klaviyo is the email marketing company that we prefer to use. You can absolutely use other companies like MailChimp. Drip is another one. Typically, though, we've had a great experience with Klaviyo overall and can't recommend them enough. So one of the ways that we can actually connect our Shopify store to Klaviyo is just by going to the App Store and typing in Klaviyo. There it is. We can click install. This is basically just saying Klaviyo needs to have access to your customers' contacts, because if they're signing up with their email, that's how Klaviyo then gets their email to send them information. Okay, so once all this information is connected, you can just click get started. So this is a great way of going about it by going from Shopify to then Klaviyo, because it's then already connected to your store. You're signing up with Klaviyo and then it'll move into Klaviyo's main page. So you'll already have the integration already set up and behind you, which makes it really easy. Sync our data. Yes, we want to sync these settings. If you have a Shopify store already and for some reason already have profiles, maybe you've been selling for a little bit, but you want to switch your email provider, profiles that already exist in Shopify, you can click this as well, and it'll connect those customers to your Klaviyo account. I don't think we have any meta fields. We shouldn't. So we're going to click continue. Yep, this is our sender information. We can say that this is the name that we want it sent from, as well as the default sender email address. How do you want to reach your subscribers? Typically, we have better luck with email. You can sign up for email and SMS. For the case of this learning, we are just going to sign up for emails only at this point. And then we will check our email to activate our account. Okay, so we clicked on that email, we activated our account, and now this is what we see. We'll go through this setup and get things rolling. Okay, that's turned on. There we go. So it is enabled. We'll return to our dashboard. Okay, let's go back here. Set up email subscriber list. Yeah, we can just say for now, we'll just say newsletter. Okay, so the next thing that Klaviyo is going to ask you is, how do you want to set up your main email list? Would you like to do a double opt-in or a single opt-in? So single opt-in means your customer is just going to put in their email address and they'll immediately then be on your email list. A double opt-in means they sign up, they have to go to their email and basically confirm that they would like to receive emails from you. So again, Klaviyo is going to recommend this because it prevents bots from signing up and people using invalid email addresses, and adds, improves your reputation and all of that. We like the single opt-in because it is just fewer steps, and then people don't get annoyed that they're then having to click submit and then getting another email to get the discount. It just can sometimes feel like it's too much. So we just do a single opt-in. We've never had an issue with bots putting in emails on our site. I don't think we've even had invalid email addresses either. If they do bounce or people don't get them, we filter those out already. So again, this is completely up to you. What we do and what has worked for us has been the single opt-in. Click next. Okay, so we've set up our main email list. Let's get subscribers. So you can actually import your contacts to your list. We don't have any contacts because this is a brand new store for us. We can also take this time to create a sign-up form. So this is a great time for you to set up a form for people who come to your website. The pop-up screen comes on after, maybe a few seconds or after they've clicked on a product and says, hey, would you like 15% off for joining our mailing list? Person can say yes or they can say no, but this is where you would create that pop-up form. So we'll skip this for now because you can do that later. It doesn't have to be right now. Again, no contacts to import, build our library, confirm our logo, brand colors, creative assets. We can skip for now as well. And then invite our team. If you have other members of your team that you're working with, you can invite them to your account so that they can work on the email account as well. Or you can just hand out this email account with the password to whoever's working on it, if you trust them completely. So we can skip this for now. Again, don't want to pop up. Now, as you can see, this is going to trigger you to create a welcome flow. We're going to get into what flows, campaigns are, and really diving deep into Klaviyo and what they offer, and really how we can use email as a great strategy to get customers back to the site. And again, just helping to increase revenue overall. But this is how we would go with setting up Klaviyo and connecting it to your Shopify store. Again, if you go from Shopify, download the app, it just is such an easy way to integrate all of it together. Like you don't have to go and backtrack or like Google how to connect it. Easy way to connect things. Nice trick of the trade after learning it the hard way multiple times. Take it from me, do it the easy way. We're going to be going over the difference between lists and segments on Klaviyo for your email marketing. So if you look at the left-hand side, we have a few different options to choose from. We're going to go down to audience. We can click that down arrow. You'll see they have lists and segments as well as profiles. So first, let's go over profiles. That's where all of your customers are going to the database of customers pretty much. So if I were to check out on our website and I signed up for email marketing, all of my information that I gave to Shopify would then show up here with my email address, or I guess my profile name, our email address, a phone number if we gave it, when we joined, etc. So this is where you will be able to see all of the people on your email list. Now we can look into what we call lists and segments. Lists and segments are basically just a way for us to organize our customer list, because the last thing that we want is to just be sending emails out to people who aren't engaged, don't really interact with our company, don't open our emails. You know, we don't want to just be sending emails out to everybody for it to just go straight to the trash. So it's really smart to make lists or segment your customers into categories that fit for them. So as you can see, we can click create new. So we can create a list. This list would maybe be like, you could take a poll and have a list of people who want to receive certain emails. That's a way of making a list. That would literally be putting individual names or individual emails in a list and only emailing that list. A segment is a little bit different. It uses actions that your customers have already done and then is able to place them into different areas based off of those actions. So we like to create segments. We can name a segment engaged 45. And then we can basically give this segment the actions that we would like it to sift through our database of profiles and find the right customers. So what somebody or someone hasn't done. So we can say they have clicked an email at least once in the last 45 days. And they have, we can say that they were active on site or even viewed a product. You can say active on site at least once in the last 45 days. And so you can basically just keep going and keep feeding these segments very specific actions. And this way we're going to tailor the right people to be sending emails to. And it can kind of look a little messy, really all the people that we're targeting and want to send emails. Again, we don't want to be just sending emails out to everybody for them to go to spam or for people to not click on them or for them to just be tossed to the side. That's the last thing that we want. We want people who are very engaged with our brand, who are repeat buyers, who open our emails, engage with us. Those are the kind of customers that we really want to be targeting and addressing our emails to.